Hey guys, how's it going? Got another live stream for you here. It has been a good minute since I've done a stream. Of course, haven't done a review in even longer, but I'm getting all settled in my new place here and trying to get things back on track. I've got lots of bags stacked up, ready to review. Very nearly recorded one this weekend. Gnome's first in the chat. Hey, how's it going, Gnome? Good to see you. We've got a new bag here today to unbox. How's it going, Antonio? We've got the Squatch bag, the Legend, sitting here ready to go. New place is pretty good. It's just fine. I've lived in worse, that's for sure. I've got lots of space here. I don't know, there's some funkiness going on, some higher crime and stuff like that. My place wasn't cleaned very well before I moved in, but whatever. First world problems. Everything's going good. Mostly psyched about how smooth the getting into the new job has been. I won't waste your time much. Let's get into this box right away. First, I will show you the website. This is it here. We've still got pre-orders live. Special price, $225. We've got the Forest / Orange to open up today. All the info's here. You can still get in on these pre-orders. Well, there's an update from the 22nd. I won't read through all this live, but you know where to find it. SquatchDiscGolf.com. Let's crack into the bag. A couple things right away. This is this is early shipment here. This isn't from like the normal batch, so if you did pre-order one, you're probably going to see it in a different box than this. I don't know what kind of markings and stuff they'll have on it, but I understand this is not the normal like retail package. Super thankful that Squatch got this out early and quick to me. I did pre-order this. I paid just their pre-order. The full pre-order rate, $225. The guys at Squatch were nice enough. They had offered to ship me one for free, but there's some drama, as you may know, about. Oops, let me flip over to full screen. Sorry. Sean's in the chat. He's one of the owners. Welcome. Thanks for hopping in. Some folks have been comparing this to the pound, and that's got a little heated. So I decided, in trying to avoid conflict of interest or whatever, I just pay full price for one. But I seriously appreciate them offering it to me, and I've had a fair bit of communication with them over the last months, and they just seem like really good guys to work with. I've fired them off questions asking about different material types I've seen on different bags, and like just a wealth of knowledge. They've really helped me better understand some of the goings on. So I'm totally grateful for them answering my questions and sending me a bag out early here. So this badge stands out to me right away. That guy is kind of thick. It's poking off of there. You can see it standing up. That's got some. That's not just like a fabric badge on there. There's a little rounded piece of plastic. That's pretty sweet. I like that. Another thing that's caught my eye right away is how narrow. What's it called? It's not deep. It's like very short side pocket. I for some reason I thought those were going to be almost twice as wide there. just from, I mean, I've just been looking at pictures. Let's see, before I load this up, I want to get a weight on. I've got the scale sitting there. Let's just see if there's any extra packaging and stuff in here that we need to get out before weighing it. The box is pushed in the side pockets. They are much larger. Okay, those are going to come out when I fluff them. A little dedicated cell phone pocket there. And there's cooler insert. That's put in there to be over the right shoulder. I might swap that to the other side. Let me just check to see if there's... I'm guessing these are all empty. Oh, nope, there is some... Dang, I can't say that I've seen anybody else do that. Put in some bubbles to help hold those pockets out. Oh, there's a divider in this side. See a little Velcro in divider over there? And that's on the left shoulder. Okay, I wouldn't move the cooler over then. If you have an open beverage, you want it on the one shoulder you're more likely to carry on, and for me, that's left shoulder. I like the little hidden Squatch, says Gnome. Yeah. That's a nice little trick there. Ooh, we got some little extras in there. Gnome's referring to this little guy in here under the cell phone. A little hidden Sasquatch guy. It's girthy? Yeah, Sam, it's a big bag. HDB thick? Yes, it is a bit. It's a big one. Right on, Chad. Thanks for joining us. Get my mouse pushed out of the way there. Let's see, what did I get out of that side pocket? Ooh, that's a pretty nice sticker. That one... That might have to go under the lid of my R3 cart. I'm not sure about that. That's okay. And we got a couple nice Squatch koozies. Well, I can put one of those to use here right away. I got myself an open beverage, matter of fact. We got you a keychain on the key ring. Oh, there's a key ring in here. Where's that at? That's got to be in one of these. Oh, there it is. So there's a little clasp in here if you want to hook your keys on it, and you got a little leather Squatch logo there, and a little mini logo on the back side. Thanks, Sean. Some coasters in the wallet pocket. Oh, got them. Oh, wow. Those are also leather. Those are sick. Oh, it's trying to focus on my eye. There you go. Those are some nice, thick, soft coasters. Thanks, Sean. Those are sweet. I like it. How's the overall quality seem at first look? Feel maybe is more important than look, Ox, and it is feeling premium. I think that the zippers are like a tighter tooth pattern, I want to say, than what on... Well, that's compared to like Revolution. I've been carrying Revolution a few times recently. They got some like big teeth on their zippers, but my friend Clayton and Crumb made those for us. Sam, yeah, it definitely feels sturdy. So we've got that's a perfect kind of question there, Sam. For panels, what do we have holding it up? In the side here, we've got hard plastic panels that run the full height. That's what's keeping this up here, is a panel inside. And then we also have one across the back. That is on the same cutout as the padding here. So it's not full width. Like that little section will crunch in right there. So there's some extra maybe flexibility or something you could get from that. And then there's another panel across the front here. There's a little plastic across this, and it does run up over the shoulder. That's how this is held at such a nice curve, is because there's a little guy in there too. So four panels in it. Yeah, I mean it's empty and it's standing up well. Love the shirt. Indie Disc Supply. Yeah, thanks. One of my buddies sent me a link to this. It's great. I love it. Okay, let's get this guy on the scale. We'll put a little box on there to help hold it up. Straps and stuff aren't dangling. 3 pounds, 12.5 ounces. 1.71 kilos. That's lighter than an octo haul, which is 1.96. So it is light. It's super light. That is super light for its size. I wonder, I don't have all my weights and stuff up in front of me. That's got to be closer to, what's lighter than an octo that's still big? The Prodigy, the BP1 V3. It's maybe more in that realm. I'm not gonna pull it up and start looking at bag weights. Let's get this guy. Let's get this guy loaded up with some discs. Okay, so on the off the right shoulder is the side for your cooler. Right shoulder is the side for your cell phone pocket, which I'm curious if my phone will fit in because I have a gigantic phone. This is and I have a big case on it. Yeah, it's not. My phone doesn't fit. Not without putting in more work than I'd be willing to. This is a Samsung Galaxy S21 Plus with an OtterBox on it. So it's pretty big. If I put a lower profile case on there, I think I would fit. So I feel like it'll fit most phones. If you're in the extra super size. That's a tablet, fool. Yeah, you're not wrong. No, it's definitely on the large size. Inside, we've got a couple spots to put pencils, pens, markers. You can see they've sewn one short, so that's ready for golf length pencils. Those will stick up in there just perfectly. You could fit a whole pile of them. And then, you know, do Sharpies or taller guys, you can do that. I've been, actually, in some of these, I've been clipping a pocket knife in here, and not all of them have a spot wide enough to put a pocket knife in, but that is definitely, that's definitely there. You got a lot of room to drop a couple spots like that. We'll just leave that guy in there for now. Let's dig into the cooler and see what we've got here. Like a little thread pulling out of it there. It's a little hanger. We'll clip that guy off. It's left over from stitching. It's not like the fabric is fraying. That was just this little leftover dude from the stitch, it looks like. We got cans. Here's 12 ounces. So this, there was two things, right? One, I mentioned this isn't the retail box they're going to ship in. Another thing I heard that is going to be different about what I've got here versus what will ship with the others is there will be a little card in here that states that for the cooler, the zipper on it is not fully waterproof, or like something close to that at least. So basically that means if you drop ice in here and it starts to melt and you have it zipped closed and flip it upside down, they're letting you know you're going to get some water possibly dripping past the zipper. Those are 12, so 3 12s fit fine. 3 in ice. Here's what a 16 looks like in there. So you could do three 16s across, and then, well, you could probably put 4 in there actually and lay one across the top, or put some ice under them. Let's just leave these guys in here. We'll go like this. 2 beers to 1 water. Is that a normal disc golf ratio? I know that, so they sell these separate, right? You can buy just the cooler insert if you want. And I wonder if folks are buying those to stick in other bags. Like for an example, that's what it would look like in a, this is Octo Haul. That's a Haul pocket. Wow, and that actually that nearly fills up the Haul pocket. Which is crazy, because I thought the pocket looked a lot smaller on the Squatch. But that gives you an idea of some of the difference in the pocket size. That's how far it sticks up out of the Haul side pocket. J-Ro, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream, whatever. HDB, you said the side pocket was smaller than you thought it would be. Can you put in the cooler? I want to see how it fits. Yeah, it actually is pretty tight here with 3. I've got 3 cans in it already. I think I would probably be wiser. Oh, well, it might have been that I needed to zip that up right there. But I was going to say it might be wiser to put the cooler in when it's empty and then fill it afterwards. I've added a couple grommets to that pocket. That'd help you get a little airflow in there. What tablet is it? It's not really a tablet. It's a phone. Samsung Galaxy S21 Plus with an OtterBox case on it. It's a work phone, right? And I'm a repair guy. I drop that shit. Stuff, whatever, just throw it in my tool bag. It gets it has a rough life, so I put a pretty big case on there. Yeah, that's much easier to go in and out when it's empty and with that zipper closed. Side pocket. If you're storing more and like cycling them into the cooler, there's 3 cans across the bottom, no problem. Yeah, you could fit all the beverages you wish in there. There's yeah, that's gonna be like 9 something if you wanted to go cans in the side, so all kinds of room over there. I think that's wide enough to throw discs over there too. There's 4 destroyers with room to spare. That would even hold larger diameter. There's 4 Comets. Yeah, maybe 5 Comets actually would fit over there. There's a ton of room. There's 2 Comets and a Buzz. That's a little tighter for the Comets over here, but it still holds the wide diameter. 4 Buzzes in the side pocket. Getting tight. Would you be interested in reviewing other disc golf products other than bags? I'm working on something that I feel would revolutionize the current stools folks use. Yeah, Jackson, hit me up on, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Reddit. Shoot me a private message. I'm interested. This bag is for people who want to bring discs to a drinking party. Hey, I'm just showing, you know, everybody does different things on the course, so. Is there a bag you wish you had in your collection? There's an old, what is it, Revolution? Is it one of the early? No, it was before it was called Revolution. Oh no, I'm not even talking about the right brand. There is a bag, I can't think of the name of it. I'll spit it out later, Aaron, if it comes up. Oh, there it is, Mystery Ranch Golf Mahal. Yeah, so I was going down the Revolution train, but that was actually early Pound. Was Mystery Ranch. The Golf Mahal is pretty sweet. I would be down. On the other side, oh, I weighed it with it. There's another sticker in here. So oh no, I got a couple stickers in here. I didn't add much weight, but technically my weight was off. Oh, there's even more. Look, there's a bunch of little guys in here. I got the sticker hookup. Bunch of little mini squatches in there. It's kind of hard to, my light's too bright. I remember when Phoenix made their own bags. I do not recall that. So we got a couple pockets on this side. This is more likely where my phone is going to live, just like that. This extra pocket over here. That's going to be rangefinder speed gun style, maybe. I have kind of a weird stack of discs next to me here. Went out to a park that has 2 courses, and I was practicing for a 2-round event, and I carried a crazy amount of discs out there to prep. So there's too many discs in this stack. Doubles of a bunch. Let's see if I can get them narrowed down to a reasonable. That's probably it. I'm going to put one more in still, but I might take that back out. I just put in 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 drivers, 3, 6, 7 mids. There's 20 in the front. Still room to split, but if I really pack up these sides, I know that's going to kind of squish in on them a little bit. Yo, fashionably late. What's up, Sep? Thanks for joining us. That's not all that I need, though. I need at least one of these guys up here. And where are my putting putters are in the other room. So I'll just grab a couple off the shelf. We'll put in 4. Oh my, it just swallows those up. There's 4 putting putters and a throwing putter up in the top, and as you can see, there's still room to spare. There's so much room up there. Okay, we'll keep loading it up. We've got... Actually, I might just throw that right in there. Is there that much room? There is. There's that much room off to the side of the putters even. I'm balling up a fist in there. There's room for a towel up there too. I don't think that'll mess with pulling putters in. Pulling them out, putting them in. There's room for a towel and a little bag over there. Estimate how many habits you can fit 5 habits up top. And what's its butt look like? We haven't looked at the bottom yet. So it's yeah, fabric all the way across. It is a soft bottom bag. It's a beer bag that holds discs. I don't know why you say that, HK, just because it's got a cooler insert. There's another pocket for minis and chalk bag under the top flap. Yeah, I did notice that. There's a little guy up here. Thanks, Sean. Well, first of all, that has padding inside it. That top flap. It's not a whole lot, but there's a little bit of padding in there. I guess that stops it from just like, kind of crinkling on itself. So you can leave it popped up there for like a little bit of a weather shield if you want, or tuck it in. What Sean I think was referring to is this pocket right here, which is actually huge. That like curves and runs down to right above the discs. Like I'm touching my other finger like right there. That's a huge pocket. I think if I put a disc in there, that's how far it goes down. Okay, so that pocket you could put this flap into, and then still use the rest of it if you wanted to drop like my whale sack in there to keep it separated from my putters. That thing looks pretty badass. Yeah, Andrew, it feels pretty badass. Can you fit a disc in the front slip? Well, let's try hard mode and see if a comet will go in there. Yes, it will. Even large diameter. Yes, HDB, it does have a lot of pockets. Doth, what chalk bag do you use? Where do you store it? I've not been using chalk, Chad. I'm climber in the past, so I've used a ton of chalk. I do have chalk bags, all that stuff. I've been not really using bags like that until more recently. I do live in a really humid spot now, and yes, this is a whale sack, and it doesn't really leave residue. You can throw that thing anywhere. It's not gonna make a mess. I'll just throw them in with my putters sometimes. If there's a little pocket for them, great. I've had them live over like, here at certain points in time, in bags that have a pocket similar to that. Okay, do the towel on the side. On this side pocket, I'll do my bag with the bug spray, sunblock. This bag looks great. Been hesitant to purchase because I bought the new Rebel at the beginning of the season. It's quite a bit different bag than the Rebel. The Rebel's a great bag. Maybe not one of my favorites, but I can't deny that everybody else just seems to love them. So, Antonio, let me load it up the rest of the way before I try it on. Do another bag here with bag tags in it. Slide that guy in there. Do sunglasses case. load that up. Put another towel over here. And a couple other guys. I've got rangefinder and a speed gun guy. Move my pocket knife over and clip my speed gun right here. And then put the rangefinder on the other side. In that pocket. And then I've still got, I don't know, maybe I'll try my wallet on this one. Yeah, wallet fits good here. My keys are not in the room. Yeah, I could try keys there, or I might just go for the key ring on the other side. I could hang my keys here and they'd be next to my phone. That'd be fine too. Let's see how Nalgene fits in this side with the divider. Got the Indie Disc Supply shirt? Yeah, I did, David. This thing's awesome. For me, the main selling point on this is the waterproof and the size of holding everything. I dislike messing with rainflies. Total pounds knockoff. Yeah, Brian, you're not the only one who's had some pretty strong opinions like that. I think that if you really don't like what you see, then the most powerful thing you can do is not buy one. Go buy a pound instead. Disc Supply shirt, seriously the best? Yeah, it's great. Hey, Caleb. Welcome in. Did you put your wallet in there yet? Yeah. I got it in the in this side over here. I just put it in the phone holder. Just very satisfying. It's got a double magnet closure on there. Each corner has a magnet in there. That's I love that. It's so nice compared to Velcro. Okay, so I put one Nalgene in, and I have the pocket next to it, like overstuffed. So the bottles are definitely colliding with stuff down here because of how much I jammed in there. And okay, yeah, you can see that's really, those do stretch out. Those side pockets will stretch out a lot. Hey Chase, thanks for hopping in. I miss you too, buddy. I'll have to get back out there for a trip here sometime soon. I think I can zip this close even with two Nalgenes in here. If I didn't have as much stuff in the pocket next door, I definitely think I could, but yeah, I can zip that closed on top of Nalgene's. That is pretty nice. Yeah, I've done a Gorilla Boy. I must have missed a question somewhere. Oh yeah, HK. Yep, I reviewed both versions of the Gorilla Boy, the first version and the second, the update. All right, we're almost fully loaded here. Let me put even some more weight in it. Before I get it on my back. I didn't really show this. They have a tag on there. Durable, versatile, reliable. It's Cordura. Cordura fabric makes this product more durable. Stylish durability, lightweight. Yep. It's the good stuff. It's high quality fabric. Marcus, at the moment, I'm switching between a few different bags. I've been using my Pound Octohaul some and Revolution Carolina, and then in preparation for actually starting to get back on track and review bags that I have, I've been using the Deep 9 Max 1. Sternum strap has a ton of adjustment. This guy will slide up until it hits, well, yeah, I guess it hits the tag. You could fold that tag and roll it over it if you really want to go that high, but not easily. But then it'll pull all the way down. This side doesn't have a tag on it, so it'll go full length. You've also got D-rings at the top of both of those if you wanted to hang stuff on your backpack straps. And little keepers to hold your tails in place. It looks like some pretty heavy stitching on both corners of the backpack straps. Hopefully those guys will hold in place. That's one of the most common trouble points on these bags. I'm about ready to try this thing on. This looks like the bag for Chris Dickerson, so he can carry 40 discs and 6 frag grenades. Yeah, the Prodigy bags are budget. They're budget bags. I think they're great for the price. Whoa. Those discs in that corner got kind of carried away there. What happened? Did I put into... Yeah. Probably need one less disc in there. Oh man, it feels nice. There's no hot spots. I feel it multiple places on my back. It is fairly soft like that, so it's kind of conforming to my back, but what really stood out is how thick these straps are. I know I've kind of got away from measuring how thick foam is in the straps, but not only are these like very, very thick foam, but I think it's dual density. I think there's 2 different pieces in there, if I'm not mistaken. Lola. My dog's looking out the window and saw another dog. First time catching the live stream. Welcome, Mike. Found a Discmania expedition recently on the dark web. Yeah, so the Discmania expedition is actually a Guru YME. Sorry, hold on. Guru expedition, yeah, it was made by Guru YME, and Guru had some tough problems with their most recent run of bags. If you like that style, there's 2 other brands out there now that have similar looking ones. Mike, look into, it's a Deep 9 Designs Max 1. That's currently for sale. And I cannot think of the name of the other with a similar design right now. There's one being sold on Amazon under even another name. Hey. Good. Lola is like singing a grumpy song back there. What's the discount presently in the main compartment? 20 or 19? I forget. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 drivers, and 6 mids. So I'm at 19, and then I have 5 up top. So 24. A comfortable 24 without putting discs in any of the side pockets. The haul loop is just like the best that it could be. It's tubular web. Actually, it's not tubular. It's folded over webbing. Same feel as tubular, but it's got that split seam. That split seam there. Very, very thick. Easy to grab even if you have gloves on. Can you suggest a cart for that bag, please? If you don't want a seat, then the MVP Rover or the Ridge Roller cart are the two best. If you do want a seat, then it would be the Zuka or DD LG backpack cart. To be honest, I'm sold. I'm going to get this bag. Antonio, I think it's awesome. Like, I mean, for the price, I don't think anything beats this. I mean, I got to carry it. I got to test it. I got to use it for rounds. But just loading it up, putting it on my back just that one time, and like feeling the fabric. Oh, I lied. I did about the panels earlier. 2 side panels, back panel, this panel. There's actually a stiff panel right here too. I didn't think about feeling that. But that'll help make sure discs don't roll out. I mean, it's high enough that I'm not sure that would happen anyways, but with that piece of plastic across the front, little panel in there, definitely going to keep your discs secure. I have space to spare on this guy. Yeah, Sep, it's the size where you would be kind of hard pressed to fill it up. But also, if you're like, okay, I'm going to test 6 new discs today, it's got room. You can put those in. Hydration sleeve pocket. So there is a zipper back here. I don't know if that's one of the advertised options on here is to put in a hydration, but if it is, it would probably be in this zipper. Yes, that's got to be what that's designed for. Because there's another zipper behind that to access the actual stiffener panel. So if you're putting hydration in there, then you have holes in both corners to pop your tube out, and then you'd run it down either through that or clip it to that grommet. Yeah, Anton, it does look like that is for a water bladder. And I know some people are going to want to see it. Directly side by side with the Octo, with the haul. So we'll do it. There it is with the haul. Definitely there's a huge difference in the height on those side pockets there. And you can see that there's a pretty big difference in I'm going to call it like the shoulder of the bag as well. This curve right here at the top, the Octo Haul is quite a bit skinnier than it is on the Legend. Anybody who's been saying it's a panel for panel copy is wrong. It is not. This is not a pound bag. I like the color scheme. Yeah, Andrew, I'm in on the greens and the oranges. This was an easy choice for me over the other colorway that they have. I just love the look of this bag. Still rocking the red feather bag when not using my transit cart. Also been looking at Upper Park, but don't love the current colorways. That's not an Everest keyboard, is it? No. It's I forget. I'm not a keyboard guy. I took a recommendation from someone else. That's it. I feel like we've been through it. If you guys got any questions about the bag, now's the time to ask. It's a drop keyboard. It's the Control CTRL. CTRL drop. That keyboard's given me some issues with, I don't know. It started maybe 2 months after I have it, when it'll drop double keys, and it does it on quite a few. It's I love how it feels, but when I have to keep going back and editing because it's, you know, dropped 2 Fs instead of 1, it's kind of a pain. I might have missed it. Did you weigh it when it was empty? Yeah, except I did weigh it. I didn't write down the weight. I want to say it was, I don't know if you wanted in grams or pounds. I think it was 1.7 grams, which is lighter than the Octo, even though it's bigger. The backpack straps, Antonio, are well, what'd you say, quality? Okay. Quality is tough to say. Like I do worry when this type of fabric is so common to use. It helps like with breathability. It's softer, it's comfortable, but it also that kind of stuff can pill, right? Like that's a little bit what you see happening on this guy. It's starting to get all soft and fuzzy. That's kind of the downside. I'm gonna have to use this for a while to see if it does that. But this is 1.5 times more padding than what's on the Octo, and I think it's dual density. It feels great. The quarter on top here is 500. I don't know how well that might show up, but you can see, maybe you can see the difference of the reflection on the green material on the backpack strap versus looking at the vertical portion of material that's on the side pockets and the tall side pockets and the short side pockets. You can see it's a little different weave. It's a tighter weave on the backpack strap. That's the difference between the 500 and the 1000 denier Cordura. I believe that's the case. So on the bottom, on the outside, is where we've got the 1000, and then the 500 is thrown in some of these other spots here. Quality is hard to say. They're very comfortable. They look to be well made, but this type of material, it's always, how long does it take for it to start pilling? So we'll have to wait and see. Does it seem to get a fair amount of sag when lifting it up? Any worry about the bottom wearing out? David, yeah, you're definitely you're gonna get sag on the bottom. You can see there the discs drooping down. That's a really common thing. You'll see that on the softer bottom bags. You're gonna be having you're gonna have to do something pretty crazy to wear through 1,000 denier Cordura. I know I like, see people talk about why isn't there rails on the bottom of, one bag, or how do you feel about rails on the bottom of another? And the bottom line is that I think hard plastic feet or rails are kind of gimmicky. Like if you don't have very high quality fabric on the bottom of your bag, then you may want to protect it by putting rails down there. But if you're going to put rails down there, then you have to put a flat, hard piece on top of them to make sure that the rails are the lowest point, that discs aren't sagging past them. Well, when you put a hard panel down there, then you have a hard panel that comes back to this corner, and you get the issue that Grip has dealt with and has made modification to try to resolve, where like that hard panel digs into your back. The best thing about having rails or hard feet or whatever is that it can help keep the bag a little bit cleaner on the bottom by holding it up out of the grass or the mud a little bit longer. But if you're using quality fabric, then there is no reason to put rails on the bottom, in my opinion. I think you're actually better off with just fabric down there. That would be my choice. What do you think of the MVP Rover cart? I like it. It's light, it turns quick, it just feels like less of a burden than pulling most carts do. I really like the MVP Rover. The board should have hot swappable switches. Yeah, I may need to change some switches. I've not looked into that yet. Thanks, Evan. No tipping, Kyle. I mean, I've got, you got to get it on some steep hills and stuff to see where it's really going to want to go. But as you can see, I can tip it on some pretty extreme angles, and it really wants to come back home. It feels super solid. How would you compare it to the Combat Ranger? That's a tough one, Josh. I think the only thing on the Combat Ranger that would make me choose it over this bag is that huge top storage and how it holds, like a mirrorless, a bigger camera or something like that. That's like a very unique thing for the Combat Ranger. And if that stands out to you, something you like, then the Combat Ranger may be the better bag. But I think maybe every other way. I like the Squatch. ST1, hey, you too. Thanks for stopping in, man. How's the weight between the Hall and the Squatch unloaded? Ted, the Squatch is about 2 grams lighter. Even though it looks to be a bigger bag, I'll do some more close measurements later. Even though it looks bigger, it's weight coming in lighter. Thanks, Sparkle Cake. I appreciate it. I'm new to the sport and looking to invest in a good bag. Everything you've said has made me kind of hyped to buy this bad boy. What would you rate it 1 out of 10? Honestly, Andrew, I'd hate to give 1 to 10 rating until I've really put it through the paces, but I'm pretty hyped on this bag. Just what I've seen from it here in the short, little bit that I've been loading it up and messing with it. It's probably gonna be the best bag in that dollar range. I can't think immediately what bag might be better. If you're looking at $225, $250. Benjamin coming in with the real questions. No, I do not think that this bag would survive a Sasquatch attack. Also trying to decide between this and the Combat Ranger. Interesting. The Combat Ranger is a great bag. I don't want to knock on the Combat Ranger. I really enjoyed that. I kind of regret that I don't still have it. Hey, thanks for hopping in, Millie. Hope the rest of your workday goes smooth. You tried this on at MCO. What do you think of it, Millie? Did you order one when you got home? Hey, Grant. How's it going? I skipped a league round to come do this stream. I should be out playing League right now. But it wouldn't be fair. I couldn't go play League while this was sitting here in a box, you know, and I couldn't take it out of the box until streaming. So here we are. That's what happened. Awesome. That's what I wanted to hear about the Rover. The other carts are cumbersome in the woods and don't run very well. Yeah, the Rover's hard to beat. It's not my favorite cart, but for what it does, it is amazing. I think it's great. There's a couple other Zukas I haven't tried yet, but that Rover is so light. Oh, you didn't order one, Millie? But it felt great? Nice. Grant, it's not made to be sat on, but yes, I will sit on it. I sit on most of my bags of this style, and the way that I do that is I'll rock it backwards just like that, and then I'll sit down right on top of these discs. If you have like a mostly loaded disc section, then you know the discs are gonna try to sag a little bit to the side, but I sit on most bags like that. I've sat on grip bags like that. I sit on my pound bag like that. I'll probably sit on this thing that way too. The Jerry curl juice, naturally curly, no juice needed. A little under a month, you get to kick my ass. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. I can't wait to meet up, play a new course or two. Just got home from field work. Did I miss out on the how many cans it can hold part of the review? I mean, we kind of went there, but I didn't go full blown on the how many cans. Oh, I just killed my camera battery. Hold on, guys. You'd think I'd have this figured out by now. I cannot, when I have my camera set up to run to my whatever graphics card, I cannot charge it at the same time. How silly is that? So I just have to burn through batteries. I'm gonna need a video demo of the sitting technique. Come on, you've never sat on your bag like that? You've never seen anybody do it? I thought that was squat on the Squatch. Yeah, may void your warranty. Warning. Well, as of right now, the next, like the full review that I'm going to do next is going to be on the Deep 9 design bag. I'm going to be carrying this immediately. I'm going to leave it loaded up and carry it for my next rounds. But I've been, you know, testing a lot of other bags and just haven't done reviews on them. So while I'm carrying and testing this one, I will be recording reviews on, I don't know, we'll see how many I get through. But the Deep 9 Design Max 1 is what I've got next on deck right now. I've got a few others to get to as well. I think that's it, guys. Is this heavier than the Ranger? Okay, I can answer that question. The... Oh wait, do I not have weight on... Nope, there it is. This is a fair bit lighter than the Ranger. Ranger is like 2 point. This is 2 point, or the Ranger is 2.19, so it's almost 2.2, and this was like 1.7 kilos. I got to get you one of my stools. PM sent. Thanks for the content. Awesome, Jackson. I'll go track that down right now. As soon as I stop the stream here. Anything else? Any last minute questions? Appreciate all you guys stopping in on a Monday evening. Looking forward to the final review. Yeah, you got it. Thanks for taking the time. You're welcome, Tony. Thanks for hanging out. All right, that's it, guys. I'm out of here. We'll catch you in the next one.